What is up, my fellow fly fishermen? Graham Ferguson here, host of Flycasting Colorado, and today we're going to be doing some small stream fishing. I haven't done a lot of small stream fishing. This is probably going to be one of my first times getting out and actually coming around and doing some, so I am super stoked. This should be a lot of fun. The flows are coming up a little bit, so the water's going to be a little bit higher, so I am going to be nymphing most of the time, I believe. It's just going to be a very simple nymph rig, and hopefully I can give you guys some tips and tricks when it comes to nymph fishing in small pocket water. So I'm super excited for today. I was going to throw some little streamers, although as you can tell, it is a beautiful day outside and it is very sunny, and fish don't tend to hit streamers when it's nice and sunny outside. So well, that's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping to throw some streamers. It's all right. I will take a warm day any day. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready for an awesome video and a lot of awesome tips and tricks. I will see you guys on the water. Love you too. There you go, guys. Here's a nice one. There we go, guys. Took the Zug bug. Looks like. Yeah, he did. Into the water he goes. Little bugger. Nice one. Yeah, the nymph seems to be picking up now. I wasn't getting much action before. Darn this stupid duck. Get out of here, duck. Honestly, ducks and fish don't really seem to mind, but you know, it's always an annoying thing, especially when they get scared and they do that thing where they like violently thrash around in the water for a few seconds and then take off. That'll scare fish. So when you're fishing, I really want to fish this stretch right up here. However, I know that there could be fish down a bit lower here, so what I'm going to do, grab my flies. I'm going to move around up above here and then come back down over here. What this does is it'll give me a much better view. First of all, a better angle to catch fish, and it won't spook anything, so there we go. Here's a nice one. Just gonna get him on the reel. Okay, this is a nice fish, especially for here. Took the pheasant tail. There we go. So, one of the other casts that I really want to show you guys, this is a extremely good cast when it comes to fishing on things like small creeks and stuff, and using a nymphing setup, is going to be this kind of water-loaded cast. You give your line a flick back, let the line load up into the back of the water, and once you feel that tension of the current pulling on the line, you want to use that to load up your rod. I'll give you another example right here. Kind of let it, once you feel the tension and the line gets taut, use your arm and load up that rod, get a bunch of bend, and then shoot your line forward with a really sharp motion of your rod, and you can actually send your flies a long way. And this is a great way to do it if you have a bunch of trees over your head and you can't do a normal cast, which a lot of times is the case when you're fishing these smaller creeks. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Here's the release of this nice brown. What a fish. You guys, that's an absolute beaut for this creek. Nice. There we go. Yes, a nice brown.
Perfect timing.
There he goes. Get back. I think that was another. There we go. Not a big one, but he's a fish for sure. Looks like he took the radiation betas. There's some big fish in here though. Nice little guy right there. Let him go. One of the biggest things today is even on these small streams, you'll find some of these deeper holes and really fish them because they got fish. Nice ones too. There's another one. That's a pretty big one. Actually, oh, it's a nice rainbow. Let him go. Hey man, we have to come back here, man. The fishing is insane. So, I was fishing this run for quite a while with pretty much no success. I was using my nymph rig that I had been using the entire time, and I just wasn't catching anything. And then, as soon as I decided to add on a few more split shot and get my flies really down to the bottom, I decided to throw into this run again, using the same rig, same flies, with just a bit more weight to get the flies down to the bottom. And immediately on my very first cast using the new rig with the weight, this ended up happening. There we go. There's a nice one. Oh crap, he got off. That was a nice fish, guys. Now, I know I didn't land the fish, but this does really show what a difference just a little bit of weight can make. So I hope you guys did really enjoy this week's episode. I learned a ton while recording this episode. I hope you guys did too. Learn a lot of different tips and tricks about small stream nymph fishing. I definitely know that I will be back to this spot because rumor has it in some of those deeper holes, if you can get down deep enough to the fish, there are some absolute slaunch puppies in there. So I'll definitely be back recording more videos there, and maybe see if I can pull out a bigger fish or two. I forgot to record an outro while I was there, so I just decided to do it right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next week.